Hi, this is Juliet Orfiano. Welcome to my video. If this is your first time on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe so I can notify you if I have a new video. In this video, I am going to discuss about intangible assets. The topic that I am going to tackle is the nature of intangible asset. Nature of intangible assets. As defined by IAS number 38, an intangible asset is an identifiable non-monetary asset without physical substance. To qualify as intangible asset, an item must meet all of the following definition criteria. A. Identifiability. Letter B. Control. Letter C. Future economic benefits. Identifiability. An intangible asset must be identifiable to distinguish it from goodwill. An asset meets the identifiability criterion when, number 1, it is separable, which means that the item is capable of being separated or divided from the entity and sold, transferred, licensed, rented, or exchanged, either individually or together with a related contract, asset, or liability. Or, number 2, it arises from contractual or other legal rights, regardless of whether those rights are transferable or separable from the entity or from other rights and obligations. IAS number 38, Intangible Assets, paragraph number 12. Control. An enterprise has control over an asset if it has the power to obtain the future economic benefits from the asset and restricts the access of others to those benefits. The capacity of an entity to control would normally stem from legal rights or contractual rights that are enforceable by law. An entity may also be able to control the future economic benefits in some other way. For example, repeated transactions for the same or similar non-contractual customers provide evidence that the entity is able to control future economic benefits from the customer relationships. Thus, these customer relationships meet the definition of an intangible asset. Future economic benefits. The economic benefits may arise from the sale of products or services, cost savings, or other benefits resulting from the use of the asset by the entity. For example, the use of intellectual property in a production process may reduce future production costs rather than increase future revenues. IAS number 38, Intangible Assets, paragraph number 17. Examples of intangibles are patents, copyrights, licenses, franchises, computer software, motion picture films, customer list, and marketing rights. Patents. A patent is an exclusive legal right granted by the government for an invention to enable its holder to manufacture, sell, and control an item or process. Copyright. A copyright is an exclusive right or protection granted to an author of literary, musical, or artistic work. Trademarks, trade names, service marks, collective marks, and certification marks. Trademarks are words, names, symbols, or other devices used in trade to indicate the source of a product and to distinguish it from the products of others. A service mark identifies and distinguishes the source of a service rather than a product. Collective marks are used to identify the goods or services of members of a group. Certification marks are used to certify the geographical origin or other characteristics of a good or service. Trademarks, trade names, service marks, collective marks, and certification marks may be protected legally through registration with governmental agencies like Philippine Patent Office, continuous use in commerce, or by other means. The terms brand and brand name are often used as synonymous for trademarks and other marks. However, the former terms are general marketing terms that are typically used to refer to a group of complementary assets such as trademark or service mark and its related trade name, formulas, recipes, and technological expertise. Franchise. A franchise is a right granted by one party, called franchisor, to another party, called franchisee, to operate outlets using business concepts, property, trademarks, and trade names owned by the franchisor for a specified period. When the franchisor is the government, it permits the franchisee to use public property in the conduct of its operation, like the government grants Meralco or PLDT to use public land for electric or telephone lines, jeepney or bus operations to use streets for their transportation lines. When the franchisor is a private entity, it permits the franchisee to use the franchisor's trademark or process, like Jollibee Corporation grants Agamula a right to operate a fast food in Alabang under the name of Jollibee. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you learned something from this video. I did part 2 and continuation of this video wherein I discuss in part 2 about the recognition and measurement. Just click above or the link below this video to watch part 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on my channel so I can notify you if I have a new video. Once again, this is Juliet Orfiano. See you on my next video.